All right, so this is the singular reason why the Forex market is regarded as the most liquid financial market in the world. There is no other market that does this volume every single day. The only other market that comes close to this volume is the crypto market. The crypto market that does about over 100 billion US dollars every single day, which is still not anywhere near the $6.6 trillion that the Forex market boasts of every single day. So what exactly do we trade? When we talk about trading in the Forex market, we buy and we sell. What exactly do we trade? What you're looking at are the major currency pairs in the Forex market. Any currency pair that contains the US dollar in it is called a major currency. The major currencies are, like I said, those currencies that contain the US dollar. If you take a look at the screen, you are going to see Euro USD, which is the euro paired against the United States dollar. Then we have USD JPY, which is the United States dollar paired against the Japanese yen. We have the GBP USD, which is a pound sterling paired against United States dollar. We have USD CHF, which is dollar against the Switzerland francs. We have USD CAD, which is the dollar against the Canadian dollar. We have the AUD USD, which is the Australian dollar against the United States dollar. And then we have the NZD USD, which is the New Zealand dollar paired against the United States dollar. And in the Forex terms, there are different ways that these currency pairs are being referred to. The Euro USD is referred to as Euro dollar. The USD JPY can also be referred to as dollar yen. The GBP USD can also be referred to as pound dollar. USD CHF can also be referred to as dollar Swissy. And then USD CAD can also be referred as dollar loonie. And then we have the Aussie dollar, which is the AUD USD. And then the Kiwi dollar, which is the NZD USD. Most times these terms are not being utilized, but wherever you see them, you can also remember that I say we mentioned them during the period of this training. Most times what you are going to see is the pair we have here. Every single currency in the world is being represented by three letters. Euro is represented by EUR, just like dollar is represented by USD. So every single currency of the world is represented by three letters. The first two letters of the currency pair is the country name, and the last letter of the currency name represents the currency, the last what do you call it, letter of the currency pair is called the currency name. So when you say NZD, NZ is New Zealand, YD is the dollar. If you say USD, US is United States, and dollar is their currency, which is dollar. Then we have EUR, which is euro. We have GBP, which is Great Britain pound. So this is the way that all these currencies are being placed. We also have some other minor currencies. Minor currencies are any currency that does not contain the US dollar. Like we have the Euro CHF, we have the Euro GBP, Euro CAD, Euro AUD, Euro NZD, Euro JPY. All these are called the minor currencies. And if you take a look at this, you'll also find out that they also have the same three-letter wordings, which is EUR, CHF, GBP, and the rest. Then there are also some pairs that are called exotic pairs. Exotic pairs are pairs that are being currency pairs that are not on the major or the minor pairs. Like we have the US dollar against the Hong Kong dollar. We have USD SGD, which is the US dollar against the Singapore dollar. We have the ZAR, which is the South African rand. We have THB, which is the Thailand currency. We have MXN, which is the Mexican peso. We have DKK, which is Danish krona. We have SEK, which is Sweden krona, and then Norwegian krona, which is NOK. Now, when you get into the Forex market, you find out that most people don't talk about these exotic pairs because they are not heavily traded like the other currency pairs. And most times you find out that the brokers give these pairs higher spreads. So most times these pairs are a little bit untradeable because of the spread that is available in trading them. Now, when exactly do you trade the Forex market? The best hours for the Forex trading currency is, the best hours for Forex trading is unique because of its hours of operation. The week begins at 6 p.m. EST on Sunday and runs until 5 p.m. on Friday. What this means is that from 10 p.m. on Sunday night till 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. on Friday night, the Forex market is open and can be traded every single minute of the day until it closes. As far as the banks are open, the Forex market is open. So sometimes this time can change depending on this daylight savings time. Sometimes the Forex market is open from 10 p.m. on Sunday to 9 p.m. on Friday night. Sometimes it is open by 11 p.m. and this is dependent on the time zone, or there is what we call it. Most times it's called the DST, daylight savings time. So you notice that most times UK is 1 hour ahead of Nigeria, and most times we are at the same time with UK. And that is what determines these hours that the Forex market is open. So if you take a look at this chart, you will see the different trading, what do you call them again? These are the different markets that you can trade in the Forex market. We have the Australian market, we have the Tokyo, we have the London, and we have the New York. So these are the basic trading hours. The London and the New York are very popular amongst traders because these are the times that will have the most volume. The Australian and Tokyo sessions don't necessarily have most volume because during that time, a lot of countries are not open. They are like when you come to these hours, Nigeria is usually in the midnight, so nobody trades except those who want to trade that time. There are people that specialize on trading this particular time, but it does not matter. The most traded time is the London and the New York session. So buying and selling. When we talk about the Forex market, there are two basic things you do in the Forex market. It's either you are buying or you are selling. There is no in between. So buy can also be called long, and selling can also be called short or shorten. So when you say I am going long on Euro USD, it means you are buying Euro USD. And when you say I am going short on Euro USD, it means you are selling Euro USD. And you buy when the value of a currency is expected to go up. You sell when the value of a currency is expected to fall. So in other words, you buy low and sell high. So when the value of a currency is expected to appreciate in value, that is when you buy. When the value of a currency is expected to depreciate in value, that is when you sell. Supply and demand. Now, there are various factors that affect the prices of these currencies. The major factor that affects the price of these currencies is supply and demand. It is just like what we were being taught in school, secondary school or thereabouts, where we did supply and demand, where you say the higher the supply of a particular commodity, the lower the price goes. And the higher the demand of a particular commodity, the higher the price goes. So this actually states that when the demand for a certain commodity is high, the price goes up. This happens also when the demand for that commodity is low or the supply is high. You also find out that the price of that particular pair is always falling. In Forex, you analyze when a currency pair is about to appreciate and you buy. so that as the price goes up, you make money, as well as, now all these things are English. Let me explain this in a layman's term so that you understand. Last year, we had, before the lockdown, dollar was at 386 or 380 or thereabouts per dollar. So for a single dollar, it was 380 naira. But fast forward to today, we have dollar at 510. Some exchange rates are even 520. So now let me ask a question. Last year, when the dollar was at 380, if you had the mind, or if you had the idea, or you had the how will I put it, you had the vision that the dollar is going to go all the way to 520, what do you think you're going to do? Are you going to sell the dollar you have in your hand, or you are going to buy more dollar? Of course, most people will say that you buy more dollar, which is going to be correct. So last year, the dollar was 380. A lot of people didn't know that the dollar is going to get to where it is right now. And one of the factors responsible for the dollar getting to where it is right now is that the demand for dollar is very, very low. It's very, very high, sorry. But the dollar that the CBN or the country has in circulation is currently very, very low. So the higher the demand of a currency, the higher the price of that currency, which is why dollar has gone from 380 or 360 last year to 520 right now where it is. So that is a layman term. Now, if you have the idea that in the next 3 months that the dollar is going to go from 520 to maybe say about 400, what do you do to do? Let's say you have dollar in your hand. What do you do? Of course, a lot of people will start selling their dollar. And that is exactly the same thing that happens in the Forex market. So this, what you have on your screen is an exact explanation of what happens when the demand is high or when the demand is low and the supply is high. The value of the currency starts dropping. But when the demand is high and the supply is low, the value of the currency starts going up. So of all the sessions I mentioned earlier, the Sydney session, the Tokyo session, the London session, and the New York session, there is a time when the London session overlaps the New York session, which means the two markets are open at the same time. The London market opens from 8 a.m. Nigerian time or GMT. Sometimes it's GMT +1 in Nigeria. So sometimes it opens by 9, sometimes it opens by 8. So when you decide to trade the Forex market, you actually need to know what time the world is in. Are we in the GMT or are we in GMT +1? So for the sake of this presentation, let's assume that the London session opens by 8 a.m. every single day and closes by 4 p.m. every single day. And then the New York market opens by 1 p.m. every day and closes by 9 p.m. every day. So which means between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., there is a time when both the London session, the London market is open and the New York market is open. Most times, this is when we have the most volatility in the market. And there are a lot of traders that make money trading this overlapping of the London session and the New York session. That is when we have most of the moves that happen at this particular time of the day. So I don't know, is there anyone, before we go into how you can open a demo account, is there anyone who has a questions on where we are so far before we go into opening a demo account? If you have a question, maybe you can raise your hand or you can type it on the chat box. If you raise your hand, I will unmute you, you ask your question. Or you type your question on the chat box. All right, if there is no question, we'll move ahead. this is a screenshot of how you open a demo account. Before we end this presentation or this training, I'm also going to do a live opening of a demo account. So what I would advise us to do, for those of us who don't have this app, if you are using Android, go to the Play Store and download MT4, MetaTrader 4. Let me type it on the chat box so that you can get it. So go to your go to the Google Play Store and type MetaTrader 4. When this training is going on, you can be downloading it, because at the end of the day, as I'm showing you how to open a demo account, I would like each and every one of us to also do that while I'm doing that. So is either MetaTrader 4 or MT4, anyone, just type any of these on your Play Store and download while the training is going on. All right, when you get to your MetaTrader 4, on the home page where you have the different accounts that are available on your MetaTrader 4, because you can have multiple demo accounts on a single MetaTrader 4. So on that home page where you have all the demo accounts or your live account that is existing on your MetaTrader 4, if you look at the top right corner of it, you are going to see a plus sign there. If you tap on this plus sign or the plus symbol, is going to take you to a place where you open a new demo account, or you can log into an existing demo or an existing live account. So if you click on that plus sign, it will open a page. You are going to choose open a personal demo. I don't know, maybe let me do this while we are at it. Let me just do it live so that everybody will be seeing it. Let me transfer the host to my phone so that I can be able to share my phone screen. All right, so this is what the MetaTrader 4 looks like. This is a live account that I'm actually trading right now. So if you want to open a demo account, most times when you download the MetaTrader 4, it automatically, after some seconds, if you didn't do anything, it will open a demo account for you. But most times I don't use the demo account because I think the demo account it opens is going to be $100,000 account. And I don't advise people to start trying how to trade using that $100,000. I always advise you to open your own account so that you can put a small amount. Because if you start trading with that big amount and you start making some kind of money, it will give you one false impression that that is what is obtainable in the Forex market. So when you start with a $3,000 or $100, most times I always advise people to start a demo account with $100. But if you go on the, if you use your phone, MetaTrader 4, to open a demo account, the least you are going to see there is 3,000. So most times I prefer using the laptop to open a demo account so that I can input the amount I want on my own. So on the top left corner where you have quotes, there are 3 dashes there. You can click on that. Once you click on it, it's going to open this page you are looking at now. Hold on, let me accept someone. All right, so once you click on those 3 dashes, you are going to see what you have here. Click on manage accounts. If there is already an existing account on this particular MetaTrader 4, you need to click on manage accounts that you are looking at on top of there. Click on it, then it's going to take you to this page. This page is where I have all the live accounts and the demo account. If you take a look at the first account I have here, is a live account of $8. Then the second one is a demo account of $1,869. So let's assume that none of this account is on this screen. All you need to do is click on this plus sign you have here. Once you click on the plus sign, it's going to take you to this page where you have open a demo account. So you click on, if you already had an existing account before, you can click on log into an existing account, put your password, put your login details, put your broker, and then you log in. So for the sake of this, we are doing a demo account. I don't know if you all are following. I don't know if everyone has actually downloaded this MetaTrader 4. Please, if you have downloaded this MetaTrader 4, can you type 3 on the chat box so that we'll know that we are all following what I'm doing? If you have downloaded your MetaTrader 4 and you're following through with what I'm doing, type 3 on the chat box. Okay. All right, for those of us who have not downloaded, please do that. It's available both on Android and on iPhone. So once you get to this page, you click on open a demo account. Now, there are a whole lot of brokers in the world. So if you are not seeing your broker here, you can actually type in the broker. Let's say we have FXTM, which was actually the first broker I started using when I started trading Forex. We have FXTM, we have FXCM, we have Hot Forex. There are a whole lot of brokers out there. So let's say I want to use FXTM. What I need to do is type FXTM here. And it's going to bring out the available accounts I can open with FSTM. Personally, I prefer using the ECN account because ECN accounts have lower spreads. So all I need to do is there's Forex Time FSTM ECN demo. I'll click on this demo account. It takes me to a personal information page. I will put all my personal. Yes, Adugo, you're supposed to follow it step by step. If you need to open a demo account, you follow exactly what I'm saying, step by step. So you put in your name, your phone number, every detail you want to put in there. Then over here where it says leverage, we are still going to learn what this leverage means. But I would advise each and every one of us on this call that the highest leverage you should use should be within from 1:500 to the ones below it. I wouldn't advise you to use 1:1.
Hello, sorry, Blaze.
Yeah.
Hello. I think you are too fast because some people just downloaded it now. They've not even started the process yet.
Okay.
Yes. So I just saw a chat on the chat box that I just downloaded.
Okay.
it.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You should just take this step. You take it step by step again.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. We'll go all the way back for those who were not following. But I believe everyone have the MT4 now, please. I don't want to go back again. All right. When you open your MetaTrader 4, most times this is the page you are going to see. Most times you might not see all these currency pairs here. It might just be about 4 currency pairs. If your MT4 is taking time to open, I guess it should be your network. Maybe it's your network. If you've downloaded it and it's taking time to open, it should be your network. But if you are seeing these 3 dashes on the top left corner, maybe you can click it. Sometimes it might not be network. It might be the fact that you interrupted the process of MT4 trying to open a demo account for you. Sorry, let me transfer the host. All right, so I'm assuming that everybody now has the MT4. If you click on the 3 dashes, Ada, in case yours is not opening, this session is being recorded. So at the end of this presentation, I will also send out the recording to the ESCOs so that they can send it out to the general house for those who attended actually. So if yours is taking time to open, you can also follow through during while you are watching the replay of this video. So I click on manage accounts. Once I click on these 3 dashes here, I click on manage accounts. It's going to take me to a page containing all my accounts. If it's demo account, live account, you're going to have all the accounts here. The last one here, MetaTrader 4 Android demo, is an example of what the MetaTrader 4 is going to give you if you did not open a demo account on your own. If you take a look at it, it says $100,000. Well, I will not advise anyone to actually start trading with $100,000. I always advise $100, $200 or thereabouts. So once you get to this page, you click on the plus sign on the top right corner of this page. Once you click on that plus sign, it takes you to this page where you can now click on whether to open a new demo account or to log into an existing account. If you had a live account, existing live account or existing demo account, you can actually log it in here. So you click on open a demo account. Then it takes you to a page where it will ask you to find your broker. The brokers are those people you actually deposit your money to trade the Forex market. All right, so like I was doing earlier, I wanted to use FXTM. So you can type FXTM, and then it's going to bring out the demo accounts available that you can open. And I said that personally, and most traders prefer using the ECN demo accounts because the ECN demo accounts or the ECN accounts are connected directly to the service providers. Most of these providers have other accounts, like let's say you open a cent demo, it might not be directly connected to the Forex market or the service provider. So most times I always look for a company or a broker that has ECN accounts. The broker I am currently using right now is IC Markets, but we are using this as a demo. So I click on FXTM ECN demo. It's going to take me to this page where I'll put all my personal information. Put your name, your phone number, your email, and then on the account type, make sure it's on USD, FXTM USD. Then this leverage, I'm going to switch mine. I'm going to change mine to 1:500. Later on, you will understand why we always advise below 1:500 or 1:500. Now, I will also change this deposit to $3,000 because that is the only the least amount available for the phone. If I am doing this on the laptop, I can actually type in the amount I want. And most times, if I do it on laptop, I prefer using $100. Ada, can you unmute yourself if you have a question? Let me see if I can unmute you so that you can ask your question and see you're telling me to hold on. Okay, can you unmute yourself now? Ada Benson. Try and unmute yourself so that I can get where exactly you are confused.
Okay, no, I'm not confused. I'm trying to. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to impute my details. That's why I said you should
Okay.
hold on. Sorry, yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, I believe everyone have imputed their details. There is nothing else to do from here. Once you are done with putting in the details, you just click on create account. And once you click on that, this account is going to be created for you and you can start trading on this account. All right, if you're done with the details, can you type 1 so that we can proceed? If you are done imputing your details, type 1 on the chat box. Okay, okay. All right, so once you're done, click on create account. The account is being created. And then what you're seeing here means your account has been created. So you might want to screenshot the page you are looking at here because it contains your login details. And most times you also get the same to your email, but some brokers don't send it to your email. So you might want to screenshot this because if you want to transfer this account from your current phone to another phone, you will need these details to actually do that transfer. All right, let's go back to if you look at the page, you will find out that that $3,000 account FXTM has been added to the number of accounts I have here. It was 3 before, now it's 4. So that's the simple way you can actually create a demo account. Now, on your demo account, you can now start trading. If you look at this page, you're going to see all the currency pairs that are available here, not all of them, because we'll still learn how to add currency pairs. For those of you might not see all the currency pairs here, we'll still learn how to add them. So let me switch back to my laptop. Okay, so everything we did in opening a demo account is what is actually explained here. Those are the things that are explained here. Now, what we're going to do right now is to find symbols. Let's say you want to trade AUD USD, which is Australian dollar, US dollar, and it is not available on the screen where you have all the pairs. You can actually add them on your own. So let's learn how we're going to do that. I have a question. If you did not screenshot, how do I see the password and login details? Jenny, you can check your email. I don't know if FXTM sends to email, but you can check your email. They might send it to your email. Then another thing, most times demo accounts you don't necessarily need to save because it's a demo account. You can always open multiple demo accounts at any point in time. But if it was a live account you are opening, that is where I always advise you to screenshot. Most 99% of brokers will send your live account details to your email. So even if you don't screenshot, you don't have much problem. So let's go back to the phone. All right, so I'm looking at the currency pairs I have here, and I can't find GBP USD. GBP USD is the Britain pounds against US dollar. So I can't find it here. So I want to add GBP USD because I want to trade it to the pairs I have on my screen. All I need to do is on this particular screen, I will click on the plus sign on top of here. on the top right corner of my screen. If you click on that, you are going to see this here. You see the FX majors, which are those major currencies I talked about. All the currencies that have US dollar in it are the majors. Then you're going to see the FX minors, which are those currency pairs that does not have the US dollar attached to them. And then we're also going to see the exotics. The spot metals are like gold, silver, bronze, whatever you can, all those metals, those are called spot metals. If you open spot metals, you're going to see them. SAG-USD, that's silver. XAU-Euro, that's gold versus euro. Then we have XAU-USD, which is gold and US dollar. So I wanted to add GBP-USD. Can someone type on the chat box where I am supposed to find GBP-USD on the list we have here, so that I can know you guys have been following so far? Okay. Can I get more replies, please? Because we don't know if this is correct yet. Okay. Yeah, the answers I got here are correct. To look for a GBP-USD, I need to click on the FX majors. That is where you see GBP-USD. So if you see somewhere down here, there is GBP-USD somewhere here. I'm actually highlighting it. So all I need to do is to tap on it and it will be added. But most times I will advise everyone to tap on the currency pairs and add all of them. So if I need to add all of them, all I need to do is tap on this one after the other, and they are being added to the screen. So that's all for FX majors. I can also go to the minors and add the minors, the ones I trade. Like over here, personally, the first one there, I've never traded it, Euro Danish Krona. I trade Euro NZD, I can add that one. I trade GBP NZD, I can add it, NZD card, NZD CHF. All these other ones, I don't trade them, so I'm not going to add them. Exotics, then I go to spot metal. I trade gold, which is XAU USD. So I also add that one. For some brokers, you can also see cryptocurrencies here. Adibin, I opened this the demo account, which is not ECN. The reason I don't have cryptos on this page is because when you open the ECN account with FXTM, you don't have cryptocurrencies on the ECN account. But the personal account I use, which is IC Markets, let me log into it so that you can see. IC Markets has cryptocurrencies on their ECN account. That is why you have BTC USD somewhere around here. So depending on the broker, that is why most times I always advise you, if you want to trade the Forex market, please ask questions, make research and ask questions on the best brokers you can use out there. Because in as much as every broker has their own positive side, they also have their negative sides. But you need to be sure that the negative sides of these brokers are not the ones that are going to affect your trading. So once I've added these currency pairs, I can now click on them. Let me log into this account again. So what I added was GBP USD. All I need to do is look for GBP USD, tap on it, and click on Open Chart. And it's going to take me to the page where we have the chart of GBP USD. What this represents is the current price and the previous prices of GBP USD. I believe most of us must have seen all this. Some people call it jargon. I have people that even call it jaga jaga, you know, because if you're not in Forex market, if you're not a Forex trader, you might not understand what is going on here. But I believe that by the time we are done with the 3 days of the training, most of us, when you see what you have on your screen right now, you will get to understand exactly what it is. So this is the chart of GBP USD. You can as well open other charts here by tapping on them and clicking open chart. So let me see if we have any other thing for today on the slide. Sorry, I have to switch from my laptop to phone so that you all can understand. Now, let me show you what the MetaTrader 4 looks like on the laptop. Let me share a screen of the laptop and you can see what it looks like. Just give me a minute while it's loading. Okay. Now, this is what the laptop version of MetaTrader 4 looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. It's a little bit, most traders prefer using this because you can make a more analysis on this than on the phone. The phone is always very small. Personally, I don't like making analysis using my phone. I prefer using my laptop to make analysis. Those many lines are not showing on my screen. Casey, which lines are you talking about? Are you talking about the chart? Let me unmute you so that I'll know what you're talking about. Can you unmute yourself so that I'll get what you're asking? Born great. Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Which lines are you talking about?
From the phone chats.
Okay, did you open the chart? Did you tap on the GBP USD and open the chart?
Yes, yes.
What
is just showing one? Mine is just showing one red line.
Red line. Okay. I don't know. Maybe what I think for the fact that you're just opening it for the first time, maybe it's not showing you the candlesticks. So what I would do is
I'm talking of the line.
Get the line. Okay, hold on. Let me.
For me, yours is showing different colors of line outside the candlestick.
Okay, no. Those are what do you call them again? Hold on. Those are called indicators. So I added those ones on my own. You might not be able to use them right now. Later on, we might be able to touch indicators and what they mean. But right now, you might not, all you will have on your screen is that candle, those candles, that's what you will have. You might not have what you saw on my screen. They are indicators. I added them personally because I use them to also predict the market, to know what the market is going to do. There are a lot of indicators we have. So what I use as an indicator might not be what you use. It might not be what Forex billionaire uses. You understand? So there are a lot of indicators, 1,000,001 indicators you can use out there. So you will not have that line because you did not add them to your screen. I hope that's clear now. All right, so back to the MetaTrader 4 on laptop. If you open your laptop, this is exactly what you're going to be seeing. So this is a currency pair I'm actually trading, CAD CHF, which is Canadian dollar against Switzerland francs. So that currency pairs we have, all those different pairs we have, is on the left side of my screen. If you take a look at it, you might want to slant your phone, like don't use the normal view, change the view of your phone so that this will be a little bit bolder. You are going to see the currency pairs on the left side of the screen. Then you can also open a demo account here by clicking on the file. Top left corner, we have file, open an account. This is for laptop. Most people use phone because it's easier when you are not at home. You can always take trades on your phone. So once you click on this file and click on open account, it's going to load all the brokers you have. If you can't find your broker here, you can go to the bottom of this particular pop-up window and then add new broker. Type FXTM and press enter. Once you press enter, it's going to search and bring out the particular broker you are looking for. So let's assume, because I think I already have FXTM here. Let me look for ECN demo. Click on ECN demo, click on next. And then there are three options here. Is either existing trade account, which means you already have the account. If you click on this existing trade account, you can log in that account you opened on your phone. You can log it in there by clicking on existing trade account and putting the login details. Or you can click on create new demo account and do the same process. It's definitely the same process from now. See what I was telling you. If I put my name, email, phone number, I can put the amount I want here. Unlike the phone, I can decide to put $50 here, or put $10, or put $100. So for this, if I put $100 here, once I change everything I need, I click on I agree to subscribe and then click on next. Once I click on this next, the account will be opened. The demo account will be opened for me. I don't want to open a demo account here. I already have demo accounts that I'm trading here. So that is it for today. We are going to be having some assignments for tomorrow. So please, I'm going to be opening the assignment page now. You can all write the assignments down and submit them to the ESCOs anytime tomorrow, because it is only those who submit the assignment that we're going to give the link for the next presentation. We actually need to know that you are following us. So let me share my screen and you'll see the assignments. All right, while you're copying the assignments, I'm going to be taking questions now. I don't know if Forex Billionaire is still on the call. If she has something, okay, I think she has gone. All right, if you have a question from everything we have said so far, you can either raise your hand and I will unmute you, or you try to type your question on the chat box and we can take your question. So I don't know if anyone has a question. Question time, blessing time. Okay, Ada, if you joined late, like I said, I'm going to upload this. Recorded version of this, and I will send the link to the ESCOs, and they can share it on to people who attended. Let me take a screenshot of people who are actually on this call. So I would send the link to the to either Joe or McDonald, and they will share the link so that you can download or watch this online, so that you can be able to take this assignment. No, I'm going to upload it this night. I'm going to upload it this night, and you will get the link either this night or tomorrow morning. Anyone, you can watch the training again. For those who actually were not able to make it today but would like to join tomorrow, we can also share the link, the recorded session with them. They can watch it and we will get access to tomorrow's training if they take the assignment. So write this down. I don't know, Joe or McDonald, I don't know if any of you have anything to say before we call it a day. No question. So do I assume that we understood everything that was being taught today? Okay, I'm going to try to, I think Forex Billionaire is back. I'm going to be taking tomorrow's session of the training, and on Saturday, the Forex Billionaire is going to be handling the concluding part of the training, because this is a 3-day training. So I'm going to be taking today and tomorrow, and she's going to be handling the last day of this training. But before we call it a day, I don't know if she has anything to say to add or to what we've said today before we call it a day. Forex Billionaire, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to what we've said today?
What I would say is go back home and practice what you've been taught, and do your assignments, because it's actually good when you do it yourself. It gives your mind and your memory to work fast. So do your screenshots, take all the subjects. You can go to Google, do more research on your own. This will help you to grow in this skill and this industry of Forex trading. So see you tomorrow, and also on Saturday, by God's grace, I'll be taking the 3rd class. I want everyone, because I'm going to ask serious questions. I'll ask questions from the day 1 and day 2. So I can know if you're actually paying close attention to what Blaze has been saying today. Thank you so much, and have a good night.
All right, thank you for joining us. Let me unmute you, Joe, so that you can say 1 or 2 things before we close. Joe, you can unmute yourself now.
All right.
Okay, Joe, I think if you're using, I don't know if it's earpiece or something, maybe you can try to detach it, because we have a feedback from your side. So try to unmute again. If you're on earpiece, maybe you try to remove it.
All right. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So I want to appreciate especially Forex Billionaire and Blaze. Thank you so much for this session. It is golden indeed. When I opened the demo account and I saw 100,000, I was already feeling like a billionaire. But then I remembered again that it was demo account. I just know that from here on, it is just for us to add more knowledge and indeed gain out of this introduction. So thank you once again. And to the rest of us who made it to this session, I just want to encourage us to see how we can watch this class again. I don't think he really did so much today that we cannot pick it up. And the assignment